It's WiLD 94.1, the Base Party Station. You are inside the Nuthouse Community Solution and Youth Empowerment Expo. It's happening tomorrow from 6 to 9 at the Mahaffey Theater, and we've got not only DMC will be there. DMC is right now inside the Nuthouse. This is a great day inside the Nuthouse because we're all getting a little bit of a lesson in hip hop, and you're taking us back. And I find it so fascinating, just how everybody's stories, regardless. Old school, new school, I don't care. I find it very fascinating, everybody's story, because I feel like we all have a story.
It's one great story. Yeah, everybody has a story.
Everybody has a story.
It's all relevant. Oh, for sure.
You know, so when Buck and I first started, we were part-timers that worked at this station and made it all the way up to afternoons. So the reason I say that is because when you guys started, the three of you, Run DMC, we're going to do this, we're going to start making music, did you have any dream or idea that you would end up in the Hall of Fame?
No, not at all. That thought is, I think the right word is inconceivable. It was inconceivable. And even deeper than that, just being considered worthy enough for induction was a huge accomplishment. But no, we had no idea. And you were speaking on Prince earlier. We used to always see Prince flying out of JFK. This is what, 1986, when Raising Hell popped and Adidas dropped and Walk This Way and everything dropped. And we didn't know it existed yet. We was walking past Prince, we'd see him. He'd be going to LA, we'd be coming home. Hey, what's up, Prince? And then a couple of days later, he'd be coming around, we'd be, hey, what's up, Prince? And about the sixth time in 86, he just says, he's walking by us, he goes, you guys are going to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He keeps walking. We had never heard of it. We didn't know it had just started in 86. So we stopped and was like, what the hell are you talking about? He's bald. Like we liked him up until then. What the hell are you talking about? And then come and find out we were going to get inducted. Nah, but we had no idea, because think about it. We was sampling and stealing all the music from the guys that was already in there.
Right.
Trying to make our own way. Our whole thing was, we just want to get a record on a mix show. It wasn't even about getting money and doing shows. If we could get our song on the rap, if the rap station plays our song, we've made it.
Right.
So I think that level of sincerity, there was no destination point now, you know what I'm saying? But we had no idea the can of worms that we opened up.
Oh, you guys opened up. I mean, when y'all did Walk This Way.
Well, I was going to actually, because you got to think, you know, again, I lived here in St. Pete my whole life, you know, so being in New York City, you heard all this stuff on the streets, and you know, so for me, I had to wait for mainstream. So it wasn't until like Walk This Way when you guys teamed up with Aerosmith, busting through the door in the video, through the wall in the video where it was like, whoa.
Yeah, exactly. That happened to a lot of kids. That happened to a lot of people, especially because of MTV. MTV was hugely influential on exposing rap. They played a big role in that because it put it in every living room. But everybody always say, yo, when Steven Tyler took that mic stand and knocked down the wall and walked this way, it didn't just happen in a video. That actually literally happened in the world. All those walls of separation came down.
Changed.
So maybe if Donald Trump would listen to Walk This Way and watch the video again, he would understand nobody's trying to, you know, say he's wrong, but you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? When we did that, the rock kids knew they could do rap. The punk kids. But prior to that, prior to that, Blondie had a rap record before I did, Rapture. She was rapping Fab Freddy, tell me everybody. She was rapping. See, the world didn't know about it. Blondie was one of the biggest punk rock groups. But if you came to New York City in the late 70s, early 80s, and you went downtown to a club, it was like this. Oh, shoot, they go Lou Reed over there. Yo, they go to Ramones over there. Yo, they go Running DMC. Oh, yo, they go Grandmaster Flash and over there. Oh, they go Blondie over there. They go Madonna over there. So we was already doing what the music and culture was literally going to do in the world.
Crazy.
So when we made Walk This Way, we didn't set out to say, yo, we're going to create this genre called rock rap and we're going to be rich and famous and get on MTV. The reason why we did Walk This Way is because of this. It's a tongue twister. The first rock rap record isn't Walk This Way. The first rock rap record was Rock Box, which was the first rap video on MTV. Then that was 84. 85, we did a video called King of Rock with Larry Bud Melman from the David Letterman show standing at the doorway saying, you guys can't come in here, this is a rock and roll
Yes,
video.
I remember that video.
So that melting pot was already there organically. None of this was planned. But the reason why we did Walk This Way is because before rap records was ever made, when we was doing this hip hop thing in the parks and the streets for free, no money, we used to have to find things to rap over. So we rapped over James Brown because James Brown always had a funky drummer break in his record for the rapper to run his mouth. We rapped over a lot of disco records because the disco records always had a bass line for the rapper to run his mouth. In those same early crates of Kool Herc, Grand Wizard Theodore, Grandmaster Flash, and DJ Charlie Chase and Tony Tone were a lot of rock records. So we made Rock Box, the first rap song that was on MTV, which was the first rock rap song with heavy metal guitars in it. We was trying to make this song called Billy Squire's Big Beat. Boom, boom, bam, boom, boom, bam, which we later actually used the actual record to do Run DMC Live at the Funhouse. Here we go, DMC. That was Jay DJing live on that record. So we wanted to make Billy Squire's Big Beat over, and then when we did King of Rock, we wanted to make a record that was like the Rolling Stones. Like we want to be the Rolling Stones. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to just be black ghetto music. That, the Village Voice and all the publications was this hip hop phenomenon, black ghetto. We don't want to just be black ghetto music. Just want to. So we made King of Rock. Because think about it. Everybody everybody was critical of us. R&B, Jet. Do you know Run DMC never got the cover of Jet magazine or Ebony? Not because of our music. They didn't even take time to see how positive it. They just looked at it as images. Nope, they look like drug dealers. Nope, we're not having them in this. Wow. So there was a lot against us. So we wanted to say, we're not coming for the throats of R&B and black music anymore. We're going for Elvis Jugular. We're going to take Mick Jagger and them out. So when we did Walk This Way, originally, we was going to sample it. And me and Ron was going to talk about how good we are. Like, that's what hip-hop do. Yeah, the hip-hop songs of the day. Right. Look at what I got. Look at me. I got women, and I'm sipping syrup, The hip-hop always did that. Look at what I got. I got Adidas on, and I got blunts. Snoop talking about his blunts. They talking about this syrup. You know what I'm saying? So we've always done it. So we wanted to do something different. So originally, Walk This Way was going to be the same song that you hear, but it was going to be like this. We came out in 83. Our first single was 83. So when Walk This Way dropped, and the beat came on, I was supposed to go, I'm DMC in the place to be. I've been rhyming on a mic since 83. I'm the best MC in history. There will never be an MC better than me. That's why they call me the K-I-N-G. And then Run was supposed to go, I'm DJ Run and I'm number one. I'm here to get it done and make you have some fun. And then, but then Rick Rubin comes in the studio. Guys. You know what you should do? You should make the record over. So we're thinking from a limited hip-hop perspective. What do you think we're going to do, Rick? We're going to sample it. We're going to rhyme. He said, no. Do the record over the way the band originally did it. Jay, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Jam Master Jay. Yo, that might be a good idea. What you talking about, JC? Remember what you talking about? He was like, y'all taking this rock rap thing too far, man. We want to say rhymes over the beat. So Rick said, no, take the record home, go in the basement, and y'all probably got one here, the yellow notepads. The yellow plain notepad paper, they still exist. Still here today, boys and girls. Don't look in the house, I'll guarantee your mother and father has a yellow notepad. So we went in the basement, we put the needle on the record, the original verse is 6. And then Steven comes on, backstroke loving it underneath the cover, me and Run on the phone. Oh hell no, this is hillbilly gibberish. This is country bumpkin mountain music. We are not doing this. It took me and Run a week to go back to the studio to make the record. But Jay convinced us to go back in and do it, and Rick took it another step further. Rick went to Boston and brought Aerosmith into the session. So now we under pressure. So we did the record, we put it out. And here's it, and to all you kids out there listening, always be open to try something new because it won't only change your life, it'll change the world. By having Aerosmith on the record, we did it, it was cool, everybody was happy. But here's me and Run. We run DMC, so we know we run the show. We looked at our label, we looked at Russell, and we looked at our publicists and everybody and said, yo, better never put this record out as a single. They put it out behind our back.
And look where it is.
It's
crazy, right?
The rest is history.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
So I'm going to be dropping some science tomorrow about my experience as it can relate to y'all, because all you young people out there, even you grown-ups, I'm 53 years old.
Right.
So there's somebody 53 to 75 years old that's still in sound mind, body, and health who had a dream. I want to be an artist. I want to be a playwright. I want to be a chef. I want to be a cook. I want to have a radio show. You know what I'm saying? The internet and technology made all of this possible. I just want to encourage people to get creative because the arts succeeds where politics and religion fails.
Hello.
Enough said.
Hey, with that being said, Real Move Scoop Production. Shout out to Move Man for coming through.
Yeah.
Tomorrow at the Mahaffey Theater, doors open up at 5. Everything kicks off at 6 to 9. It's the Community Solution Youth Empowerment Expo. DMC
Yes,
will
sir.
be in there. The knowledge that you heard on the radio today is just a pebble of what you're gonna get tomorrow.
Thank
that's
y'all
gonna
for
be
having me here in the
Nah,
house, man.
This was a pleasure,
thank you.
man. This
This
was
is
a
a
pleasure.
Now I'm really shook, but I feel good because I got a little confidence because they want me to throw out the damn first pitch.
And we did it. You got it.
Is that tomorrow?
And that was nice. So who did it?
You're good. We both did.
Yeah.
You did it? How,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you do? Did it make it to the plate?
It made it to the plate.
Yes.
A little bit to the right.
Oh, now, what about
Yes.
yours?
Right.
50 cents.
Strong. Whoa.
Don't believe
Let's
everything
get
we say.
Wildcat.
We got video.
Made it to the plate a little bit to the right. That's a little encouraging. I'll
DMC,
see
thank
y'all
you
at the
so
game
much,
show.
man.
Thank
We
you,
really
man.
appreciate you coming
I
by.
appreciate you for having me, man. Yeah, I gotta get a picture soon. That's my name right now. They told me go, alright.
Yeah.